Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us back here at Global Compliance Application Corp's channel. We're sitting here once again with Chief Executive Officer Brad Moore. And Brad, we have a couple exciting news releases to dive into. But first and foremost, let's talk about the one that is the elephant in the room, and that is the name change. Brad, tell us what sparked this, man.
Michael, great to see you. I just love the way that sounds coming out of your mouth. Global Compliance Application Corp, right? That sounds good.
Sounds good.
Because you know what? That's who we are. You know, we are a blockchain 3.0 web shop. And what we do is we build blockchain-driven technologies to help better supply chain. And cannabis is an important part of it. It is 100%, but so is hemp. And so is anything that's in agriculture, and we can help solve those problems.
Agreed. This name change definitely better reflects where you guys are going from here. And again, this is set to take effect probably about the time this video airs, right? About the 14th of July, and everything will be easy peasy from there.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But it's as of that day, we'll start trading under that name on the CSE. There's always that leg, but we are approved for all those changes. And, you know, like I said, look, everybody's heard me talk a lot about this construct of Polygon. And I really encourage everybody to go to globalcompliance.app, because that actually talks specifically and it shows you what we built. Because, you know, we're talking about where our market cap is, and I keep saying, hey, we've got the same tech space as somebody that's doing, you know, somebody that's building has a $14 billion marketplace or market cap. And I'm saying, now I'm showing you what we have, right? Yeah. And the fact is that if anybody out there wants to, they're in that space and they want to get onto a blockchain and they want to have it run and solve, increase sales, figure out supply chain problems, and you know what, also get rewarded for it, come talk to us, because I can knock out dApps like nothing. I can put you on the blockchain for pennies, right? Compared to what it would cost you out of pocket.
Yeah, agreed. This is something we had talked about extensively before, about this being a real world use case for blockchain, aside from just wild speculation. This is applying it to the real world and solving real problems. And again, everybody, we'll have a link to the website below. The website looks great. I highly recommend you guys check it out yourselves.
Yeah, and I think we've talked about this, right, Michael? I think if you take a look at that, right, the sales prove that it works. People are using it. And, you know, it's interesting when I look at one of our partners that are using it, like, so every attestation puts about the value of that one attestation for a cultivator out of California using it is worth about $440. So when I'm charging people pennies to go out and go make $440 by putting a premium product on our premium solution to show customers, right? And then through the whole construct of the tokens, getting rewarded for that, that's incredible. And like I said, we don't pay people to mine. That's not our jam. We pay people to tell truthfulness and through attestations, real world companies doing real world things, so products go into real world consumer hands. And that's an incredible use on the blockchain that you can only do on Ethereum. And that's why with what we've built with our level 2 Ethereum blockchain, with our roll-up capabilities and that bridge between the level 1 and level 2, millions of dollars have been spent on this. And as you can see by the sales number, those are proving themselves out.
Yeah, so from here, I guess looking forward, one of the things when it comes to the comparisons with Polygon and so on is you don't get to see the rough road they went down to get to where they are. It took them a long time to establish themselves into their position. It's just that they weren't a publicly traded company, so you didn't get to see all the bumps along the way, right?
That's right. Everybody sees my laundry, man, and that's okay. Look, we've been trying to work on this, and we've been figuring this out and building it and evolving since 2017 when I transitioned the company. You know, from fundamental applications into, and I didn't transition it in the campus. I transitioned it into blockchain technology. You know what I mean? And we chose cannabis as the first vertical because the fact is the supply chain is and still is a huge mess. Now we've shown what we can do. We can help them increase sales, meet compliance costs, right? And we talked about this on the last interview, our ability to do that, look back and solve problems. So if I can do it in cannabis, I can do it in any agricultural products.
Agreed. So everyone, just to reiterate, the name changes through. I think it matches the company's vision a lot more. Everything's looking great going forward. I highly recommend you guys check out the website linked below and give us your feedback. So Brad, anything else going on people need to know about?
Well, you know what? Just watch for more sales. That's what we're about. That's what we've been doing. We went from zero revenues. We did 2.838 million in sales Canadian. And that's just the start point. That's just us getting our feet underneath us to understand the direction that we're going. And in all sales things, it picks up momentum and it kind of takes off like a fighter plane. So it's going to be, I'm really looking forward to the balance of this year and into the next year too.
Perfect. Well, everybody, you guys heard the gentleman. There's a lot to look forward to. Continue following us along with this journey. Happily have you ride. Send any questions if you have any. Have a wonderful day, Brad.
Thank you.